Dr. Nicole, a holistic psychologist here. If you like what you hear today in this video, take a moment and subscribe to my channel afterward. This video is going to be on mental resistance. So what is mental resistance? Mental resistance is the internal thoughts or chatter that we all experience that prevent us from completing an action, from doing something we set an intention to do, we mean to do, we want to do. It is something that we all experience. The reason is it comes from our subconscious. The subconscious is a part of our brain that stores literally our habits. Put it really simply, it stores our habits. And the reality is we run in that subconscious on those programs, if you will, 95% of our day. So when we want to make a new choice or when we have a new intention, what we're doing is we're going against those old habits. Why do we have this mental resistance? Our subconscious operates with what is called a homeostatic impulse. It's the reason why we're stuck. So what is a homeostatic impulse? Our subconscious regulates two areas. It regulates our physiological body, which is great because we don't really want to think, nor can we really think about regulating things like our heartbeat or our body temperature, right? That happens daily. Our heart could speed up and then it slows down back into a range of balance. That's what homeostatic means. Same thing with our body temperature. Our body temperature fluctuates and then our body kind of accommodates that or brings it back into a range so that we can feel good and healthy and our bodies can continue on. This is controlled within our subconscious, and it's a good thing because personally, I don't want to think all day long about what my heart's doing or, what my temperature is, so very needed. Our subconscious also does that for our psychological or our mental world. So to put it really simply, our subconscious has a range of thoughts that we typically think, of feelings that we typically feel, and of behaviors that we typically do. And this is based on what we've done. So it has a balance area or a zone of comfort, if you will. So each time we try to move out of that by thinking a new thought, by having a new feeling, by creating a new habit, our subconscious literally pulls us back and says, no, this is not something I'm used to. This is not the program I'm used to running. Come back here and get within range. So this is a big reason why those of us out there who have tried to change understand how hard it is to change, because I could set a new intention. So tomorrow, I'm going to wake up earlier and I'm going to meditate for 5 minutes. I try to get up earlier, and what happens, this happens to me every day, to be honest, I wake up and my mind starts. My mind says, oh, you didn't sleep well. You're tired. Lay in bed a little bit more, right? That's my chatter. If I were to listen to my mind and make a choice based on that, I would stay in bed. I'd go right back to that old habit of sleeping in. Same thing. So I get up, and now I've made a choice to get up, and I'm going to go meditate. Again, my brain is not used to that habit of meditating. It's used to picking up my phone and mindlessly scrolling. So when I'm sitting there trying to meditate, my brain's going to say, my mind's going to say, oh, what about those emails? You're starting early today. Go get the things you need to get done. Again, this is examples of pulling it back into that comfort zone, into that memorized me that my subconscious has stored. This is why it's so important to expand our consciousness, to be aware of those moments, to know that we are a consciousness, we're an awareness that can make different choices. So know that resistance is part of change. It's part of change for all of us, but also understand that we have the control and we can make those new choices. So I get up and my brain tells me to go back to bed. I choose to get up anyway. I choose to go and sit on that cushion. I choose, not my subconscious. And each time we make those choices, we're creating a new habit. The more consistently I do that, the more I learn to incorporate new aspects of thoughts, new feelings, new experiences into my zone of comfort that'll make it easier for me to keep doing that. But I think this is really important because a lot of us take those thoughts and we either believe them, we take them to mean that this is the one I hear really often, that we're lazy, that we're undisciplined, and then we throw our hands up hopelessly and say, see, I can't change. You can all change. We can all change. This is why we're stuck. Our subconscious likes to keep us stuck, but we all have choice. So thank you guys for listening. Next week, I'm going to do a video with some easy steps to create new habits, because new habits, new rituals are how we break out of this subconscious. So stay tuned. Those of you who are subscribed will get an email when this video releases, and those of you who have not yet subscribed, please feel free to do so.